There are always large numbers of companies who are looking for new hires, and very often they're having trouble finding the right people in their organization. Now, there are a couple of reasons why I believe this is the case. One of the reasons is that these days everything has become so specialized. You need people with very strong technical and professional skills. So the tendency is to go out and find people who can do these jobs. The thing that companies often forget in the process is you have to find the right people to fit in your corporate culture. In fact, you have to find people who have the right personality, the right demeanor, and the right attitude. One of the things I learned in my own companies is that I was often better off hiring people that had a great attitude and didn't have the technical skills than focusing on someone who had all of the specialized knowledge. Now, sure, you need this specialized knowledge, particularly in engineering areas and technology and maybe places like even sales and marketing. You need people who know what they're doing. But there are times when you can hire someone who has a great attitude, bring them into the organization, and give them the training that they need to come up to speed. In fact, more often than not, if you bring someone in who has the right attitude, they will outperform someone who has the technical skill but a poor attitude. So I want you to keep this in mind when you think about, how do I get people to help me? How do I get people to advance my organization? How do I make numbers? How do I do the things that I know we can do as an organization? You've got to find people with the right attitude. I'm talking about people who will work hard for you, people who will go the extra mile, people who don't mind putting in the extra effort because they enjoy it. And also make sure that you get people who can relate to each other, people who like people. Business is about people. And if you find someone who is a good person and who has a great personality, your company is really going to soar.